What's going on, y'all? It is a rainy storm, aka crew, checking in for the Sun Sign series. You already know what it is. And for those of y'all that don't, I am your cosmic rootwork evolutionary astrologer. Okay? Specializing in evolutionary astrology. I think I just repeated myself twice, but okay, we're going to keep rolling with it. For those of y'all that is here for the first time, welcome to my humble abode. For those of y'all that is just coming back in and returning and seeing your girl pop back up on your timeline, welcome back, okay? And last year, that Saturn return came through swinging, but we back, we here. You know what I'm saying? It might have taken me out the game for a little bit, but it ain't going to take me out the game forever, okay? And so, for those of y'all that are checking in, my personal readings are available now for a tip base, barter and trade basis. So y'all make sure y'all check me out at those links below. I also have a newsletter available. Make sure y'all subscribe. You will get a free video of the houses in astrology sent straight to your email as a course. I also have a membership available on Patreon, and 1111 holla, and a $3 holla Patreon subscription available that talks a little bit about some astrocartography and a project that I'm going to be doing behind the scenes. I'll give y'all a little bit of clips here and there on the YouTube, but you'll see the full scale of what that's going to look like on my Patreon account, and as well just personal gems and stuff like that I'm dropping behind the scenes. I also have a podcast available. Make sure y'all check all those links below, and make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe to this video, and also leave comments down below, because I love when y'all leave comments down below. So holla at the girl, and if it's anything that y'all want to add to this video, like I said, comments below. Sun in the 8th house. Okay, so what does it look like for Sun in the 8th house in astrology? What does the Sun represent first and foremost? It is the energy that is residing over Leo. It illuminates anything it touches, much like the moon. But in this sense, it's more so, whereas the moon usually deals with the past and emotional states, also the relationship to the mother, the Sun is more so illuminating the lessons that you have come to learn in this present life. Okay, the moon and the Sun are very similar. We'll talk about that in another video. And it's interesting how Western culture kind of looks at the moon. But like I said, again, in the Sun, we'll get into that in another video. But all in all, the Sun in the 8th house, first of all, 8th house represented by Scorpio. So this is where we have somebody with the Sun in the 8th house in astrology, of more so that is looking into the intimate parts of the self, and also relationships as well. Marital contracts, kind of proceeding from the 7th house, right? Marital relationships. This is where the contracts are also put on the table. It's like, are you sure you want to make this move? Are we sure we want to do this? Are we sure we're going to be together? And also, we like to say the 8th house is like the hidden parts of the self as well. So, when people really, really, really get to know, who you are, right? We talk about the moon, right? But the 8th house has some uncovered gems as well there. When we hitting home. If it's not the Chiron, it's that 8th house that we are hitting on. So, yeah, that's something that can definitely come out of this particular placement, or this part of the house. I know we talk a little bit about like parts. I know in my earlier videos we talked a little bit about the parts of the houses. I will honestly say this is like the bedroom, but like this is the bedroom part, like under the bed, right? Or in the attic somewhere, where you're like, wait, I didn't even know this existed. Like, I didn't even know this is a part, but it's a part of you. Okay, so we get in touch with intimate parts of ourselves. These are our inner truths also being revealed. This is also where we see somebody that is exploring like the rawness of like their sexuality, and also becoming more into their bodies, right? So if you're disconnected or feel like really disconnected from like intimate parts of yourself and your body, this is where you see somebody who's maybe recalibrating on this. Also too, this it could be where somebody like, they hold a lot of secrets in this lifetime, especially with Scorpio ruling over this particular house. Like, maybe they have your secrets, they daddy secrets, they mama secrets, they own secrets. I know we all have secrets, but like 8th house is the deepest of the secrets, like parts that is like, I'm going to take this to the grave. Like, So 8th house, sun in the 8th house can definitely have this kind of energy here. Also moon too, but like I said, we'll talk about that in another video, which will be the series after the sun in the 8th house. We also talk about getting comfortable with accepting outside resources, because 8th house is the energy of resources, death, sex, taxes, other people's money as well in the 8th house. And I feel like, honestly and truly, it can be hard for sun in the 8th house, for some, to accept outside resources, or you can notice with the sun in the 8th house where you are a lot of times just receiving resources from other people, receiving resources from maybe you have a marriage or something that you're in, and so you receive a lot of resources from that, or maybe a settlement, or maybe you have some type of inheritance, because 8th house also rules inheritances, or maybe you have other means of support that is helping you through life. So that's something that you naturally have, or you just have the natural ability to pull in resources from outside sources. This doesn't necessarily just have to be money, but it can definitely, money or some type of trade can be a very huge factor in this. Also too, you will see somebody who experiences a lot of death and rebirth experiences, like sometimes you can see somebody who's like ever so like maybe changing a lot, like maybe going through a lot of changes, or experiencing like near-death experiences, or having people around them that are experiencing like near-death experiences. You can see somebody who also, especially with sun here, and maybe have even been through some type of abuse in some way. You can see, like I said, you want to definitely check the whole chart. But these are some of the things that you can definitely see coming up out of that, or being illuminated here with sun in the 8th house. So y'all make sure y'all check me out on this. And this is the end of the series for this week, but we will be finishing up with 9 sun in the houses 9 through 12, and we'll be moving on to moon in through the houses, and then after that Mercury through the houses, and so on and so forth. So y'all make sure y'all stay tuned. I already know what it is. Y'all already know what it is. It's already, so I'm checking in, checking out without a doubt. I will see y'all in the next one. Deuces. Oh, wait. Deuces for real.